If you want to play chess, then you need two basic things, a chessboard and a few chess coins. My name is Prisha'sFunClub and I am a chess player. Welcome to another video. If you're here for the first time and you want to learn from my channel, then do consider to subscribe and smash that bell icon there. Now let's learn how to place a board. We should always place the board something like this. The white corner should be facing to the right side. There are 62 squares in total. The middle 4 squares are called the golden squares. Now let's learn how to place the points or pieces on the board. This is called a pawn. It is of 1 point. There are 8 in total. So there are total 32 pieces and 16 in each. Pawn can move 2 steps or 1 step from the starting line when it's moving the first time. But when you want to move it the second time, then it can only go for 1 step each time. You go alternate times to play. The opponent plays first, then I play. Then opponent, then I play. It's alternate. But first the white moves and then the black moves. Now let's move on to the rooks. The rooks stay at the corner of the board. They are of 5 points. They can move in a standing line and a sleeping line. To make it easy, they move in a plus symbol. Now let's learn about the knights. The knights are of 3 points. They move in a L shape. Step, step, side. They stay right beside the rook. And another thing, that the knight can jump over any piece. Like this. You can jump over the pawn. Now let's learn about the bishops. The bishops stay beside the knight. They move in a diagonal way. To make it easier, they move in a cross symbol. They are of 3 points also. But the knight is more precious than the bishop as it can jump. Now let's learn about the queen. The queen is of 9 points. They can move in a diagonal way or a sleeping line or in a standing line. It is the most powerful piece on the chessboard. It stays at the same color of the queen. Like the queen is white in color, so it's going to stay in the white square. Now let's learn about the king. The king can only move 1 step and it can move in any direction. It stays on the opposite color of itself. Like this is white, so it is going to stay on the black square. The king is of uncountable points. It's very precious. If the king is gone, then the game is over. Now our board is ready. Let's learn some basic rules. The En Passant rule. It is a special rule for the pawns. For example, the white pawn moves here. It's like this. Now the black pawn knows that if it moves like this, the white can kill. So obviously it will move 2 steps. So now directly what you can do, if it was here, you can go in a slanting way and kill it. So you should go in a similar way, and the black pawn is still there. That is a special rule for pawns, which is En Passant rule. But if you do not do it directly, for example, this is like this, but you choose to move the knight, and then this moves something else. For example, this moves the bishop. Now you notice that, yeah, I can do the En Passant rule. You can't do anymore because you didn't do it when the move is directly done. So that's the En Passant rule. Remember, taking out a piece from the board is called capturing. For example, this is here, the black moves here and the pawn captures it. That is an example for capturing. So let's see what is pin. A pin is something like this situation. This is the attacking piece and this is the defending piece. This piece is more valuable than this because this is 5 points and this is 3 points. Let's see how a pin works. So if this comes here, this is called a pin. Now if I move this, still this is getting attacked. I can move this here. So this is mainly the situation of pin. So now let's learn what a touch move is. For example, I touched this piece. Now I can't move another piece because I already touched this piece. That is touch move. Now let's learn what a promotion is. Now my pawn is reaching the end of the board and I want it to reach. So I reached it. Now what I can do is promote the piece to another piece. For example, I want to promote it to my queen. So you can only promote it to 4 pieces. Queen, knight, bishop and the rook. Now let's learn what a check is. So I moved my bishop here. Now it's a check. How? Now see, this bishop is attacking the king and that is called a check, but I can also move to a safe place. That is called a check. But if you want a checkmate, then this is here and there are some more pieces attacking it. For example, I make this move here. Let's put this aside. Okay, this is like this and this is giving a check, but this is giving a check, but even if I move here, I can't move. So that's a checkmate, but I can move some more places. Checkmate's actual definition is when the king is in check but cannot move in other places also. Remember, checkmate means game is over. Now let's learn what a stalemate is. Stalemate is when the piece can't move anywhere. It's a draw or a tie. Now see what's a castle. So castle is when you have to move the king. You have to put one finger on the square and jump over it, and then you should get the rook to the finger, where the finger is. So that's a castle. But you can only start a castle when the king is not moved or the rook is not moved. It should be the first move of the king and rook. And the king should not be on check attack. Thank you for watching my video. I hope it was useful. Do consider to subscribe and smash that bell icon there.